Social media and websites might show you where you want to stay. Sales, they tell you when to book. But they rarely tell you where you actually are. I'm Megan, and yes, I talk about Sandals and Beaches resorts. The weekly sales, the promos worth booking, and the ones you can skip. Room categories, upgrades, insider tips, and how to actually get the best value for your vacation. But a resort doesn't exist in a vacuum. It sits on an island with a story, shaped by history, culture, food, people, and moments you'll never find on a booking page. On Islands Uncovered, we go beyond the resort gates. We talk about the islands and the people that Sandals and Beaches call home. The legends, the flavors, the unexpected stories hiding just beneath the surface. Because the best trips aren't just well priced, they're well understood. This is where smart booking meets storytelling. This is where vacations feel more meaningful. This is Islands Uncovered. Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Megan. I'm the host of Islands Uncovered and also the owner of Dare to Dream Travel, exclusively book Sandals and Beaches vacations. And yeah, it's been a while since I have been able to record. I went to Curacao. We were traveling just as a family, and I was sick. And then I was just really busy booking trips this summer, and this took a back seat. So I guess the good thing to know is that if you reach out to me to help you book your vacation, I'm never going to put this podcast in front of responding to you in a timely manner and taking care of your trip. But the bad news is I haven't been able to update you guys in a while about what's going on and the current sales. So I had a little time today. There's no video with this one, so you're just going to have to listen. But I wanted to update you guys because there's a really great sale going on specifically for the resorts in Jamaica right now. It's called the Great Jamaica Comeback Sale. And also, there are a few times a year where I am authorized by Sandal to offer you extra booking incentives. And so I wanted to talk about that and how that works as well, because you can combine all these things together. You can combine them with the 777s. We can combine them with the military discount or a free anniversary night. And my goal is always to help you guys understand the promos and to make sure that you're getting the very best deal and all of your perks on your next trip. So let's dive in. Okay, so first, if you are on the Sandals website, if you get the emails, you know that right now they have the Great Jamaica Comeback Sale happening. This booking window, so you'd have to book and put a deposit down, is through August 24th. They could extend it. I have no idea. I don't really have an inclination on this one if they will or not, but they could extend it. But for right now, as far as I know, the end date for this one is August 24th. If you want the additional instant credit that they're offering, it is for any of the 7 Sandals resorts in Jamaica. Remember, those 3 that have been closed, Sandals South Coast, Sandals Montego Bay, and Sandals Caribbean Key, are reopening in November and December. I very much think that they are going to reopen. So they've pulled the rug out from under us before, but I think this time is the charm and they are going to open. So it's those resorts included in this as well. And there's instant credit, a little bit additional instant credit that can go towards your trip if you book any of the resorts in Jamaica. Also, with this sale, which I think I'm always saying, it's all about the perks. The prices, they really don't change that much sale to sale. So 777s, where the room is 7% off, is definitely the way to get the deal, or the anniversary night or the military discount. But what's big about these sales is the perks. So the perks for this one are you receive, if you book 5 or more nights in any room category, you get a Jamaican adventure excursion. So each resort, like Ocho Rios, it is a catamaran cruise to go see Sandals Dunn's River Falls. Super cool. And then in the Montego Bay area, it is the Martha Bray Bamboo River Rafting Adventure. I've never had a chance to do this. I really want to. I would love to hear from you guys if anybody has done it because it looks super cool. It's not like whitewater rafting, it's like lazy rafting down the river. So super fun. South Coast gets to go to YS Falls, and then the Grill gets a bamboo river rafting adventure as well. So those are just included free with any of your bookings to Jamaica, any of the resorts, 5 nights or more. Doesn't have to be a club room, does not have to be a butler room. So, super great deal for that. And then also, they have the airfare credit still for Jamaica. So, it depends on how many nights you stay. 5 nights or more, the airfare credit starts. It starts at about $200, goes up to $350. So it's not a ton, but there is the airfare credit there. So when people reach out to me, I always talk to them about the pros and cons of bundling your airfare with your trip. I am never going to pressure you to put your airfare with your trip. That is completely up to you. I will tell you the pros and cons. Obviously, a pro right now is the credit because flights are expensive. But some people, prefer to book their flights on their own, regardless of if there's a credit or not. That's okay. Whatever you think is best for you, totally fine by me. Totally fine. Okay, so then besides that, we also have one free night at some of the rooms in Jamaica as well. So Sandals Montego Bay, it's got the same cast of characters that it usually does. La Butler rooms, but it did include the swim up room that was on 777 this week. That ends today. I mean, you'd have to reach out to me tonight and we'd have to get it in to combine all this stuff, but that was a really good deal. So stay tuned. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram because I'll go over the new 777s starting tomorrow. And then all the Butler rooms at Ochi also include the free night for 7 or more nights as well. So super great deal there. Now, what makes this even sweeter is that on top of the Sandals deal that they have going on now, I currently have a agreement contract. I had to sign it with Sandals that is one of my travel advisor promos. So I can never just on a whim say, okay, anybody who books with me this week, I'm going to give you $100 to the spa. Not allowed. But there are certain times or things that I can do to get one of these contracts from Sandals to be able to offer you additional perks on your booking. So the qualifications for that are many times the same. It's usually going to be 6 or more nights in a club room or higher. Many times it's going to be any resort. This time, they are also still focused on Jamaica. So it is only the resorts in Jamaica that I'm able to offer these extra booking incentives. But, if you're looking to go to Jamaica, again, we can stack this on top of the Jamaica Comeback Sale that I was just talking about. So for 6 nights or more, club room or higher, you can get a $250 spa credit. You can get a credit combo, which is the $100 spa credit, $100 towards private dining, which is a little dinner on the beach. It's $199 total. So you're getting like half of the amount. And then you have a special menu and it's romantic. And then there is $50 to the Photoshop. So that's the credit combo. Or you can do the 3-hour Discover Scuba program, which would be super fun if you're interested in trying that. And then they also have catamaran cruise listed on here. I don't think it's a good idea to choose the catamaran cruise if you're already going somewhere in Ocho Rios because they already have the catamaran cruise included with the other sales. So I would encourage you to pick something else. But that's the promo. Oh, and there are, let's see, for 4 or 5 nights in a club room or higher, it's only for Montego Bay, Sandals Ochi, or Beaches and a Grill, but you still get $100 at the spa. I had to look at my contract. So that was supposed to end yesterday, and yesterday was August 10th. But I filled out my sheet and I sent everything in because I have to send in a list of all of the people who booked and qualify for the incentives. And I did all my paperwork. And I sent it in and I got a response and they're like, we're going to extend this for you, which is fantastic. But it's always a little frustrating because I never want people to think like I was pressuring them to book knowing that it was going to be extended. I truly did not know that they were going to extend it. They have not done that before. So that was nice. And so when they did that, I was like, I really should come on here and tell you guys about this because if anybody is listening within this window and is interested in going to Jamaica for a honeymoon or destination wedding, if you're we can talk about destination weddings. I booked one, and if you're doing a group code, I could still give your guests these promos. Yeah, there's so many opportunities to take advantage of this and just stacking these deals on top of each other, really promoting Jamaica is fantastic. I've had so many people reach out and everybody's so excited to get into the resorts, especially the 3 that are coming out of renovation. Everybody is just so excited. And also, you have to remember that at Sandals and Beaches, it's very different than if you are booking a trip to a Hilton or a Marriott where you can wait till the last minute. People book these trips years in advance. And it is smart to book them far out because the deposits for the rooms are small. It's technically like 400. It is $400. I say technically because they have this whole thing where you can pay $98, but then in 3 weeks they charge you an additional $302. So I always tell my clients the deposit is really 400. I'm not going to tell you it's 98. And it's fully refundable up until 45 days before you travel. And during that time, we can make changes. We can make date changes if needed. We can change the resort. We can change the room. If your price goes down on your room that you have booked, I can make that adjustment for you. So most people who go to Sandals regularly are booking their rooms very far out. I can book into 2028 right now. I expect 2029 might open up pretty soon. So if you are thinking about a trip, reach out. We can look at anywhere. We can look at St. Vincent or St. Lucia or any of the usual suspects. But Jamaica right now, the 7 resorts, Sandals Jamaica, have some really great deals. I have a travel advisor incentive that you cannot get if you book on your own. This is only if you allow me to assist you with the booking. And my services are free. I also promise that if you are a Sandals regular and you know all the stuff, I'm not going to step on your toes. Just use me for the extra perks. I'm okay with that. All right. So, yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys today. If you are interested in learning more about Sandals or Beaches Resorts in the Caribbean, please reach out. My services are free. I am very responsive. I am a small business. You're always going to talk to me, and I promise you, I will always help you try to find the best resort for you, the best room for you with full transparency, and make sure that you have the best experience possible while you are on your vacation. Thank you guys so much for listening. Very hopeful that once my children are back in school, this will be a more regular thing. I will do my best. But for the rest of the summer, we are going to we're going to be around for a bit, and then I'm going down to Beaches Negril. So if you have any questions about Beaches Negril that you want me to shoot you photos or answer questions while I'm down there, please reach out. The best way to get a hold of me is obviously email, but you can also message me on TikTok and Instagram as well. Okay, thank you guys so much. We'll talk next time.